suppose in planning for the 1989 campaign, the Florio team had said, well, there's no bigger problem facing the state than our finances. We're really in trouble. There's not much money left. We're all facing a big shortfall. Let's have a campaign where we debate how to handle New Jersey's finances. Could have had that campaign. Wouldn't have won it. Our opponent wanted us to have that campaign. He kept saying, I'm going to cut taxes. Jim Florio is going to raise them. We said, no new taxes. It's not about taxes. It's about the environment, this and that. So what's fascinating about campaigns is that they're not usually two people with divergent views on the same issue to lay before the voter. Sometimes they are, but often they're two people with divergent views of what the issues are and trying to convince voters this issue and solution is the issue and solution, not this one. So one person's running on the environment, one's running on taxes. The environmental issue pervades. It would be great if campaigns could be the other way. And the other thing is that makes it easier in a campaign than when you're governing is TV ads. You know, in a campaign, your narrative is the millions of dollars of 30-second spots that you put on. And I remember thinking when Governor Florio was in office, God, I wish we had millions of dollars to put up TV ads explaining why this is a good idea. We might win that debate, which is why, to go back to what we were saying about the budget, you get back to this position of our time will come in 1993 when we get to put up ads and they get to put up ads and we'll engage and one person will win or one person will lose. And to me, granted, history is written by the victors. The governor who raised taxes by more than any governor in the history of New Jersey faced an opponent who promised the biggest tax cut of any candidate for governor in the history of New Jersey, and the election was decided by 1%. So the public was really pretty split on that. And when there got to be a debate over that issue, it was kind of engaging.
Well, John, let me raise a point about whether it would or would not have been appropriate to fight the 1989 election over taxes. As someone who wrote as a reporter at the time that the two sure things that were going to happen was that the next governor of New Jersey was going to be a former congressman named Jim, and the other thing was that one of the first things he was going to do was to raise taxes. It was absolutely clear to everyone in the media that that was going to happen. And one of the things that has disturbed me all these years, starting with elections even before that, was this notion that you couldn't say what you really thought was going to happen during a campaign. And so what you ended up doing was saying things. It's happened to Brendan Byrne. I see no need for income taxes in the foreseeable future. That dogged him for 3 years. If he hadn't said that during the course of the campaign, and if it hadn't been as difficult for him to do that, I mean, I think that one of the problems with modern campaigning is you end up boxing yourself into positions that you can't sustain once you're elected.